drills that will help you in your sparring, that will help you in your self-defense. Some of the drills you're going to learn and you're going to get it. It's going to be awesome. Some of the drills you're going to already know, and maybe you get to coach some people up a little bit on that stuff today. And some of the stuff you're just not going to get. You're going to stand there and go, huh? What was that? And maybe in another 2 or 3 months you'll get it. Or maybe in 6 years you'll get it. Or maybe in 20 years you'll get it. Think you'll get it by then? Maybe so. I was doing a self-defense seminar with an Asian gentleman. I believe he was Korean. I don't remember. It's been a long, long time ago. And we did this self-defense technique, this wrist throw, and he called it some Japanese name, some real long name that I don't remember. And then we did a totally different technique, and he called it the same name. And I thought that, practice the move. We did another technique, and guess what he called it? And I wanted to say something, but I thought maybe dude has lost his mind, and I didn't want to bring his attention to the fact that he keeps calling it the same move. Okay, so we did it one more time. We did a totally different move. He called it the same thing again, and guess what I had to do? I had to ask. Sir, every technique so far you have called Gurumi, or whatever you call it. I don't remember the name of it. He said, translation means 20-year technique. So in 20 years you'll know it. And I thought, oh, cool. And now I get it. And now I understand, because it's been about 20 years since that I worked out with that gentleman. And some of those techniques that we were working on, I really understand them now. I really see how they fit in a lot of different ways. And not just in reality of someone punching me or someone grabbing a hold of me. A lot of those deflection drills I understand now is like when words are given to us. Do you deflect words? Sometimes we do a comeback, don't we? Yeah. You're stupid. No, you're stupid. That's a comeback. And that'll get you into a fight. So when someone punches at you, you don't just immediately punch back. You have to address that punch. You have to move and deflect. So we have to learn to move and deflect words. So now I really understand more later in my training what he was talking about in those deflection of the techniques and the deflection of the words and things like that also. All right, so we're going to start off with a drill called Hubud, and we're going to do some angles with Hubud. And I define an angle. If I do this, I'll just hit her with an angle 1. If I do this, I hit her with an angle 2. If I hit her down on her hip, that's an angle 3. If I hit her on the hip, that's an angle 4. And if I kick her right in the face, bang, what's that? That's an angle 5. All right, so when I talk about angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3, understand it's just, I could say it's a chop to the right side of your head. That's an angle 1. Okay. Or the angle 2. So we're going to work off some angles for self-defense. And the cool thing about these is we can start these just sitting down. All right, so we're going to deal with an angle 1. An angle 1 is something that comes to the left side of your head. Point to the left side of your head. That's where I'm going to try to hit you. That left side right there. That left side right there. All right, so something's coming in. It could be a stick, it could be a knife, it could be a punch, it could be a kick, it could be a bazooka, it could be a piece of bubble gum. Great big rocket cannon looking thing. So something is coming at the left side of your head. So as it's coming on this side of the head, it makes sense that you learn to block with the same side arm. So put your left arm in. That would be the block. So if this comes in right there, she would block with that hand. Now, could you block with the other hand? Could she put the other hand up? Yeah, as long as you block it, don't get hit. But the idea if that hand comes over and does the block, go ahead and block with the other hand. There, good. That side of her head is now wide open to get hit with. So if something's coming over here, I want to block it with this side. If something's coming on this side, I want to block it with this side. So if something's coming over here, I don't want to train myself to do this. We will work on some blocks that will cross side like that. And just know that does open you up to get hit. All right, so left hand comes up for a block. Now make your right hand do what I call a, this is the left hand. Make your right hand come over like this. And this is called a Mickey Mouse hello. Hello, boys and girls. Do that. All the guys are going, play it along. I got some little guys in here. All right, so, block. right hand does the hello, boys and girls, and then the left hand does the push. So it's 3 moves. Block. Hello, boys and girls. Push. Block. Hello, boys and girls. Push. You're not practicing. Ready, block. Hello, boys and girls. Push. Block. Some people call that a windshield wiper. That's not nearly as much fun as a hello, boys and girls, I think. But you can call it a windshield wiper if you want to. Block, windshield wiper, push. Now, the fourth move in this is your rear back and to hip. And notice I'm hitting in a big circular-like fashion right there. So that's an angle 1 that you're actually hitting back with. So we're going to block at angle 1, come under, push, and then we're going to hit with an angle 1. So we're going to block the angle 1, come under, push, and hit with the angle 1. Block the angle 1, come under, push, and then hit with the angle 1. Now, I'm going to describe to you some mistakes that most people make when they first start doing this drill. So listen very carefully so you will not be in that boat. If you make the same mistake, I'm going to give you 1,000,000 push-ups on the spot.
Sir, no.
Any push-ups on the spot?
Sir.
No, I'll just say that happens. Because that probably happened to me when I was first learning the drill also, all right? But pay real close attention because you'll see some of the mistakes that some people make. All right, first mistake is when they do the block, they block cross-sided like that. Don't do that. If the block is coming, the punch is coming here, block with that side. Then we do the windshield wiper and push. All right, on the, you borrow your body, young man. As he does the block and the windshield wiper, and the windshield wiper, what it does is it pushes the arm over like that. And then he pushes right there. And then he's going to hold that there while he rears back and hits me. And I do the block, windshield wiper, push. And he does the block, windshield wiper, push, block, windshield wiper, push. And the hands have to take turns. I mean, you guys learned that in kindergarten, right? Did they do that? They learn to take turns? Or you learn to be really selfish and it's all about you, right?
No, sir.
All right, so the hands take turns. He's blocking with one hand, then he blocks with the other hand, then he pushes with the other hand, then he hits me with the other hand. So left, right. There's nothing in here that's right, or left. All right, so it's block, under, push. And notice I'm not going like that. Don't do that to your partner. It's outside in like that, and then come under and push. That straight in shot was an angle 5, and we're going to deal with that in just a little bit. All right, so it's block, under, push. Hits me, block, under, push. See, it hits me back so we can take turns. Like this, block, under, push. And what I'm doing is I'm conditioning him, so if anybody ever does that to him, he's going to block, under, push, block, under, push, block, under, push, block, under, push. And you want to be able to do this where you're talking about the weather, and talking about training, and talking about anything but block, under, push. So you just kind of learn how to do it. So that's the angle 1. You guys got it. That's the angle. How do you do it? You block, windshield wiper, push. Now, what that windshield wiper and push is doing is I'm moving this hand over, and then from here I'm pushing it up against his body, and I'm bang, bang. I'm doing that motion right there. That's the self-defense in this, all right? So you wouldn't just block somebody and come under and push and go, your turn. No, you'd move off to the side, you'd shove that arm up against them so they can't hit you back. And then we're over here doing this little straight punch into the neck like that. So, back to the block under push. This is what we're going to do. Now, this is what I see new people do. You're watching very carefully, right? Watch my left hand. Block under push and put the hand back off. Don't do that. Don't go. On the third motion, don't touch the hand and then pull it back off. What you do is you put your hand on there and you hold it there while you hit them. And then you let off. When they need it, you let off. Because what you're really training here is that you're going to push up against them so you can do your punch that comes back, but we're not going to do that. We got to get thousands of reps in this so we can learn how to do this. So the third motion, the push, just do that. All right, now, I see you girls over there going, I got this. I see girls do this a lot when they do this. The third thing. They go block under and they do that. I'm just kidding, boys. Don't shove. Just gently apply a little bit of energy as you do that third thing. All right, so that's the main issue.